In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use webhooks within n8n to trigger workflows based on events from external applications. Whether you are just starting out or looking to refine your skills, this guide will walk you through setting up and utilizing webhooks to enhance your workflow automation. To get started, you'll need to navigate to the Workflows tab within n8n and click on Add Workflow. Once you're in the workspace, you'll want to bring in a new node to this workflow setup. In the search bar, type in Webhook and go ahead and select the appropriate node. The webhook node is crucial as it acts as the entry point for external data entering your workflow. Now let's move on to configuring your webhook node. One essential setting you need to decide on is the HTTP method. Depending on your external application, you'll choose between options such as POST or GET. Generally, POST is used for sending data, while GET is for retrieving it. After selecting the HTTP method, you must define a unique path for your webhook URL. This could be something like /myfirstwebhook, helping you keep things organized by distinguishing this particular webhook from any others you may have. If security is a concern for you, consider implementing authentication. Webhooks can be secured by enabling authentication methods like header-auth, which require credentials to trigger the workflow. Another aspect to consider is the response setting. Decide when you want the webhook to respond, immediately upon receiving the request after the entire workflow finishes, or through a customized approach with the Respond to Webhook node. Once your webhook node is configured, it's time to test it. To do this, click Listen for Test Event in the webhook node. A new window will open providing you with a test URL. Copy this URL to proceed with testing. For GET requests, you can use a browser to paste the test URL and add query parameters like name = John to simulate data reception. If you're dealing with POST requests, tools like curl or Postman can come in handy. For instance, you could send a POST request to your test URL with a sample JSON payload to see how the data is captured. Keep an eye on the webhook node's output in n8n to ensure everything is working well. With the testing phase completed and data reception confirmed, you can now integrate your workflow with an external application. To do this, copy the production URL, which should be available in the webhook node. Be mindful that this URL typically doesn't include test. Paste this production URL into the webhook settings of your chosen external application, such as Typeform or a CRM, and configure it to send data to this URL when a specific event triggers. The final step is to build out your workflow. Link other n8n nodes to the webhook node to process the incoming data. You can map this data to various actions like creating Google Sheets entries, sending notifications, or updating a database, ensuring your workflow serves your unique needs effectively. By following these steps, you can harness the power of webhooks within n8n to create dynamic and automated workflows that respond to external events seamlessly. Enjoy exploring the possibilities they open up for your project.